In a Japanese port, a group of foreign beautiful women are put up for auction. The women are treated like commodities. If a customer likes a woman, they mark her body with a laser pen. After the auction, one woman's price surges from 5 lakh to over 100 lakh. As the woman cries and struggles, a masked man walks up quickly. Right away, he delivers a ferocious punch to the man in the suit who had kidnapped the woman. Immediately after, his companions create a thick smoke screen from a car. The masked man mercilessly uses his punches and kicks against the criminals. Relying on his unique skills, the opponents are disastrously defeated in an instant. In the chaos, the man's mask falls to the ground. The cautious man in the suit, trembling, asks him who he actually is. But before the suited man can react, the man hits him hard. This is Duji, a taxi driver who uses his fist against darkness and sin in the pursuit of justice. Duji and his companions form a retribution center called Rainbow Transport. They specialize in helping victims of crimes who have been hurt but are unable to strike back. On this day, CEO Jang, the commander of Rainbow Transport, receives a phone call. On the phone, a girl named Lee Seo is crying for help. Just as CEO Jang goes to write down her exact location, his followers in the background find the girl. 10 days ago, Lee Seo was kidnapped and locked inside a room. Today, she took advantage of the security's carelessness, breaking through a door and window to escape. She is then washed ashore on the beach by the ocean waves. Along with Lee Seo, a special bottle also washes up on the shore. This bottle was left by the Rainbow Transport Company, hoping that the victims who find it will not commit suicide, but rather take revenge, blood for blood. With this hope, the girl calls the Rainbow Transport phone number. The connection is quickly cut, making CEO Jang realize the girl is in danger. So, he quickly contacts his companions. All companions, including Duji, respond as soon as they receive the message. Duji unlocks a file cabinet, closes the cabinet door, flips the switch, and then takes a hidden elevator to the underground secret room. This is the secret headquarters of Rainbow Transport. A few companions have already arrived. CEO Jang presents the detailed findings of the incident to everyone. After the call from the girl, Lee Seo, was cut off, CEO Jang went to Japan where the girl had stopped. In the phone booth, he found a student ID card, through which the girl's name was discovered. To investigate what exactly happened to Lee Seo, Duji decides to gather information disguised as a school teacher. At school, Duji, in the guise of an assistant homeroom teacher, speaks with the class captain. According to the captain's recollection, Lee Seo had applied to attend a study camp. Meanwhile, CEO Jang visits the restaurant run by Lee Seo's grandmother. The grandmother's statement was completely different. According to her, her granddaughter had gone to study at a boarding school. Matching the investigation results from both sides, Duji and CEO Jang confirm that Lee Seo did not go to any study camp or boarding school. At this moment, Duji intensely notices a girl hovering outside the classroom door, as if she has something to say. After Duji's comfort and inquiry, the girl, Seo, gathers the courage to reveal the full reason for Lee Seo's disappearance. Some time ago, Seo recommended an online game to Lee Seo and asked her to play a few levels for her. The game was very easy. They could earn 5,000 Korean won for every level cleared. Within a short time, Seo split half of the money Lee Seo won from the game with her. Lee Seo was compelled to do the math. She earned 5,000 won just by playing the game for one day. If she continued playing for a month, she could earn enough money for her grandmother's cataract operation. Lacking social experience, Lee Seo easily fell into the trap. Emulating her friend, Seo, she downloaded the game and began to get engrossed in the mobile game all day, hoping to earn points that could be converted into cash. However, as the playtime increased, Lee Seo started losing much more often than she won. At this time, an explanation for overdraft points popped up on the website. Lee Seo, engrossed in the game, quickly clicked and agreed to the overdraft service terms. But this resulted in even more debt. A while ago, two thugs grabbed Lee Seo and Seo and forced them into a car, demanding they repay the principal along with the interest. Naturally, Lee Seo couldn't pay. The thugs took this opportunity to ask her to recommend the game to her classmates. At that moment, Lee Seo realized that her friend Seo-yi was also a victim and had been used to lure her in. However, because Lee Seo was kind-hearted, she refused to trick her classmates as the thugs instructed. This refusal plunged her into an even deeper abyss of despair. Do-ji and his companions realize that the so-called overdraft points in the game are actually high-interest loans. A loan of only 3 lakh won rapidly ballooned to over 1 lakh won after just a month and a half. Since Lee Seo didn't obey them, the two thugs found her again. When the two girls tried to call the police together, the thugs threatened that the game they were playing was actually a type of gambling, and if they called the police, they wouldn't be spared either. Helpless, the two girls continuously knelt and pleaded before the thugs. The thugs took the opportunity to say that they could give them a part-time job. If they went to Japan and worked for just 1 month, all their debt, including principal and interest, would be waived. After much hesitation and drowning in extreme despair, Lee Seo had no choice but to compromise. Out of remorse, Seo-yi decided to go to Japan with Lee Seo. But on the day of the journey, Seo-yi's father understood her movements and confiscated her phone. As a result, she couldn't travel as planned. So, the two thugs took Lee Seo alone to Japan for the so-called job. After hearing the full account of the incident from Seo-yi, Do-ji and his companions are outraged. Everyone raises their hands and unanimously agrees to undertake this mission. They must rescue Lee Seo and fight till the end against the evil forces behind it. After the mission is finalized, Do-ji puts on sunglasses and steps forward. He approaches his custom 5283 license plate model taxi, drives the car up from the secret underground base, and heads out. The rest of the companions follow them in another car. The hacker companion, Go-yun, will perform computer and other technical tasks from inside the car. Besides her hacking skills, Go-yun is also adept at disguise. For this mission, Go-yun meets Seo-yi and asks her to send the game link. Go-yun intentionally loses disastrously in the game and loses everything, which successfully allows her to meet the two debt collector thugs. As Go-yun expected, the thugs offer her the part-time job in exchange for waiving the debt. Matching the Japan-related information provided by the thugs, Go-yun finds that the game the students were playing was created by a Japanese company. The game's funding also came from a Japanese private lending company. According to the plan, the two thugs bring Go-yun to the port. Meanwhile, her companions, disguised as regular tourists, surround Go-yun to protect her. Upon reaching Japan, Do-ji follows the thugs in his special model taxi. The two companions in charge of car modifications also follow closely the whole way. Soon, the thug's car reaches and enters an entertainment center. Go-yun records the scene inside via her necklace camera. However, Go-yun is then forced into a room and her signal is disconnected. The curly-haired companion in charge of car modifications realizes that a signal jammer must be installed inside the building. Realizing Go-yun is in danger, Do-ji rushes into the shop without hesitation, defeating everyone blocking his path. Meanwhile, inside the room, Go-yun also takes down the last employee. At this time, Do-ji notices that the room's walls are covered with pictures of various girls, and the room is full of girls' suitcases. It seems these girls are victims just like Lee Seo. An enraged Do-ji ties up an employee and threatens him to reveal the inner workings of the operation. However, the employee only knows that a car will arrive at the shop to collect the transaction cash. Go-yun deduces that the employee is talking about the car that brought her to the shop. Fortunately, Go-yun was quickly able to capture the car's license plate number on camera. Through this, they successfully track the car's location. One day, Do-ji and his companions arrive near the location and see a group of gangsters loudly swearing nearby. To penetrate deeper into the hideout, Do-ji changes his clothes and disguises himself as an arrogant, rich young man. He intentionally provokes the gang members and challenges them. As expected, the opponents fall into the trap. They order a sumo wrestler to fight Do-ji. The wrestler was arrogant, but ultimately, Gi defeats him in an instant in just a few rounds. After defeating his opponent, Gi arrogantly writes the contact address on the wrestler's back and demands compensation from the gang boss for damaging his dirty shoes. Soon, the boss receives the message and sees Gi on the CCTV footage. In the footage, Gi is arrogant and indomitable. He fears no enemy in his pursuit of justice. This is where the episode ends. For the next episode, please like, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel.